Welcome back, everybody, to Season 2, Episode 5. Today, I have a very special guest with me. This is Mickey, or...
Mickey?
Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey works.
Okay.
I forgot what my Google name was right now. It's probably like mayonnaise or something.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Mickey, one of my best friends. I'm so excited that you decided to do this with me.
I'm glad I got to film with you finally. Oh my god.
Yes. Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing Episode 2 of Season 5 of Dragula. I decided to bring him on because he's my little horror freak.
I thought you were going to say something else. Yes, like a horror freak. That works out better.
Yes. My little horror freak. And I wanted to get his opinions on Dragula, so we watched Episode 1, and then we watched Episode 2, which we're reviewing now. So, is there anything you want to tell them about yourself, or do you just want to get into the episode?
I guess like a good little intro of me would be I'm a huge horror fanatic, and although I'm not completely experienced in like the Dragula and drag culture and stuff, you were introducing me to it, so this would be like a good way to get me back into that culture, because I was into it at one point, and I've been wanting to get back into it. Dragula is a good way for me to start.
Yes. Compared to Drag Race, where it's pretty
different.
girls
Yeah.
and...
Not my style.
Yeah.
I like the nasty ones.
Okay, I'm gonna open a can real quick, so... Because I'm a thirsty hoe.
It's also like, what? Yeah, 88 degrees right now.
It's 88 degrees
Fair
outside.
enough.
I have a fan going, hoping it would help, but it doesn't help until it's like 59 degrees at night. It's supposed to get like 59 degrees at 5 a.m.
Like that'll help.
Yeah.
I'll be passed out.
Yeah, same here. Well, I'll be starting to wake up at 5:30.
Yeah.
Okay, so episode 2 starts off with the monsters going back into the laboratory. They kind of do a rundown of who they think went home between JK and Satana.
I was just say Satan is in the word. Satana.
Satana or JK, and obviously JK got eliminated last week, but while they were doing that, it was revealed that JK ended up coming back to the competition. From what I remember hearing, because I believe the Boulets confirmed it themselves on the podcast, is they originally had 12 contestants, and then one dropped out last minute, so they had to keep the flow of the season up, so they brought JK back.
It added to it though, if you ask me, like the nice little pop of drama in there.
Mm-hmm.
I like JK so far, so it was nice seeing them come back.
I really loved his promo, and then I hated his first look.
It was a good start, but yeah, you're right. He could have done way more without the Amazon help.
Yeah, the Amazon... But,
Assistance.
yeah, Amazon closed, Amazon subscription canceled. Amazon is canceled. So their fright feat for this week was to drink, which I gagged a few times looking at. Ugh.
I don't remember what the mixture was.
It was like eel, oil, all kinds of chunky
Little
things.
bumps and stuff.
Yeah, it was just gross.
It had an oil, layer on top, and that's what made me gag, because I didn't know what that oil was.
Yeah. It was no bueno.
JK downed that shit, though. You saw him
Yeah.
chugging it.
So, as Mickey said, JK downed it and he became the Fright Feat winner, and he got to curse Cynthia Doll into the toilet bowl porta potty, and where Cynthia had to get ready in a porta potty that was used. But not like the bottom part was used. No, there was toilet paper with shit, piss all over the place. It was just nasty.
Even on the outside, it was like stuck on there.
Yeah, it was just nasty. Nasty.
My allergies are bothering me. Sorry, you probably see me like rubbing up my nose. I promise, I'm not sick.
No, I know. It's you. You're always...
it's allergies.
Yeah. So, the floor show for this week is to create and showcase a look inspired by the trash can children trading cards from the 80s. and perform an act of filth during the floor show. I will say, filth isn't my expertise because I don't know what to do and I'm not that filthy.
Hey, luckily you got me on here though.
That is true.
I was just say I have a huge interest in filthy stuff. Certain things. I have my limits.
There's limits. We promise you that. So we're gonna get into the looks. Let me pull them up. Okay. So first up we have anaphylactic.
Yes. I like what did I say, like the start, you know, when she came out onto the stage without the basic face covering and everything. I wasn't that impressed. But I do like when her outer like facial prosthetic, I'm not sure if it was supposed to come off or not, but when it fell off, it wasn't supposed to come off? Oh, well, I thought it added to the performance when it did fall off like that, because they got to reveal the beautiful special effects makeup that lies underneath there. That's actually what I thought added to the look. But I can see why they had critiques on there if it wasn't supposed to happen. They were supposed to keep the simplistic look. But I feel like anaphylactic also might have played a little bit safe in here. I feel like they could have gone a lot more, especially with the condiments that they were holding. As they commented on the show, the judges said they wanted to see that being used, perhaps like, you know, in the look itself instead of just like on the side. I wanted it to be a part of the main attraction. It would have added and amplified the look, if you ask me. But it was overall a good look. Not great, but it was good, if you ask me.
Yeah. It was a good look, but we all know how we play these games. So we play Glam or Slam. Glam is you like the look, Slam is you hate it, and then you get one top Glam, which is like your ultimate favorite look.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
You told me to make a choice.
Yeah, with your indecisive ass, you're not gonna. Yeah.
Couldn't even make a choice of Jack in the Box.
Yep. Over food. Okay, so for me, this is unfortunately a slam. I just think it was too simple, and she really played it safe, and it just wasn't really something I was expecting, because like her promo was really good, and then you just see this and you're like, oh, where's the drag queen that the Boulets saw, you know, like they said in the show. This is paraphrasing, I don't remember the quote, but they're like, you're anaphylactic, like you are the legendary queen anaphylactic, where are you?
They know she's got more to her. She
Yeah.
played it way too safe, as I said. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. It's definitely a slam, because she could have done more. She had potential. That look could have really been, it could have had more flavor or pizzazz, more of her as a person, or as a drag character, I should say, in there. She just needed to step out, you know, and really push herself more.
Yeah.
I know they are on time limits on there, but I feel like she might have been able to squeeze something in there.
Well, also they get like a month or so of time to prepare these looks prior to the show. They just pretend they like prepare most of the look, and then they leave a few unfinished things to do on the show.
That explains why they have entire looks by the end, because if they even did all of that within a short amount of time, you're a wizard. You can't do that, even with a simple look like that. Well, simple for drag.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is Blackberry.
I have to say, it did, I feel like it actually fit the theme of the playing card, what's it called?
Trash Can Children.
Yeah, Trash Can Children playing cards. It's bright, it's colorful, it's got a little bit of, like, fake gore that you see in there. Like, I'm not sure if it's gore, like, whatever that vomit was, but I like it.
Yeah.
I have to say, it did seem like it was a little bit on the safer side, but, like, played on the safer side due to the fact that, again, more could have been put into it, but that might just be like a personal thing of mine. Some people might disagree with that. I do like how the entire, like, I feel like the entire look does fit the theme very well. It is colorful. I feel like I would see that on one of the trading cards. It's a little bit gross. It's a little bit cute, and although I personally don't like it too much, I feel like it does, as I said, I've repeated this 3 times, it fits very well, fits the theme perfectly.
I have to agree.
It's playful.
Because when I looked, because when I originally watched the episode months ago, like I've seen the entire season.
First time I watched it today.
Yeah, so Mickey is new to this. He's watched it for the first time with new eyes, so that's why I kind of like bringing him on, because he'll bring a fresh perspective versus me, who's already seen it.
Yeah.
But I personally think out of everyone, they match the theme the best.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have others like Throb, who did very similar and did very good, but she really did do the cutesy but also horrific, garbage, grossness.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of gross, but a little bit of cute.
Yeah.
It's cute, not gorgeous, you know?
Yeah, so for me, this is actually my top glam of the week. So for me, I would give it to her over everybody else. But
I'm not sure if it'd be a top glam for me personally, but it is. I would definitely give it a glam just because it fits perfectly. I actually quite like it a lot.
okay. And then next up we have Cynthia Doll.
I have opinions, but not like horrible opinions, but I feel like more could have been done with this as
Yeah.
well. I didn't realize what theme that Cynthia was going for at first, so it was kind of confusing when I saw Cynthia coming out on stage with the lighter and the pipe. I didn't realize that was a crack pipe already.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is going on here? I think I might have missed something when I was watching the episode. That might have been me. I feel like this is a really boring look, honestly, personally.
Yeah.
I feel like way more could have been done with it. I do like what they were going for. I know they're going for a more serious theme with drug addiction. I believe it was specific, like, I think it was like crack addiction or something like that.
Yeah.
And I understand it can be really hard to like walk the line between like too much and just enough or too little. But I feel like just a little more could have been put into that to really add to the look without being too much. It is possible to do that, especially since you said they have time ahead of time to really prepare for that. Though
Yeah.
I do have to say the attempt was good. I just wish I would have paid attention more so I would have known what was going on. I think I completely blanked out on that part.
Yeah, so the photo that's popping up probably right here, it's not going to be that big because we're on constricted space today. I would have done something a little bit more wide shot for us. But the Mr. Yuck Means No, Stay Away photos on the actual photos are hiding the pipe and the lighter.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. Yeah.
Because these get posted to Instagram, and they have to be careful with what they post, otherwise the Boulets could lose their account, the official accounts for the show.
That's what I was saying. Like, you know, when you're representing stuff like that, you have to play it. You have to play it safe in some areas. So we get why they were pretty low key in there.
Yeah.
I just think more could have been done. I wanted more flavor, personally.
Yeah. So for me, this is I have to check my notes because I made this chart like a long time ago.
Yeah.
For me, this one's a slam. Like Mickey said, there should have been so much more done, and it just, yeah, there was so much she could have done to it, and then didn't because, well, she probably was trying her best to not cross the line, but sometimes even doing too little is crossing the line, if that makes sense.
I just feel like that she played it too safe. I didn't really feel like she was crossing any lines, really. I just feel like she was just playing it too safe and just keeping it in the comfort zone.
Yeah.
But again, as you said, as we said, it's a complicated area to like play with. Especially, I don't know if she's had any experience, like personal experience in this area. So like, you know, if you are working up a personal experience, it can be a little bit, like, you know, you can add a little bit more into it because you like, you know, you have personal experience. But like, if you don't, you gotta be really careful, you know?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So, slam for me.
I forgot my opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, it is a slam for me too. It's
Okay.
definitely more could have been done.
Okay, next up is Fantasia Gaga Royale. I really don't. I know my answer for this one, but like we said with Cynthia, it kind of felt safe.
Mm-hmm.
And even the Boulets said something on the show where they were like, Fantasia really hasn't gone full throttle out the gate. That because to me it kind of feels like she's playing the field and seeing where she can go first before she really packs a punch.
Yeah, and what they're looking for is packing a punch right away. They want you to show what you have right then and there, so you can get the ball rolling right away and just continue going. Right here, it seems like they're like at a slow roll right there, and they're not slow roll, and they're not exactly moving forward. When I say they, I mean like both like the person and their persona. I'm not trying to like misgender anyone. I'm just combining them into one.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be offensive if I am.
No, you're fine.
I'm trans myself. I do have to say though, I do like the bit of gore that she did throw into there, and of course, them biddies are always going to be like the main star of the show because that's like the thing. But the biddies can only take you so far. You have to put more of your voice into your work, just like when you're writing a story. You have to add a voice into your writing. You can't just write something out and play it safe the entire time and expect your readers to stay with you and stay hooked the entire time. They're going to put the book down eventually, and they're going to want to move on. So I'm hoping to, see more for her. I really like her as a person. She seems really fun. And I do like the look. It's just, again, more could have been done.
Yeah.
I wanted some more gore.
Yeah,
The biddies could have had some more gore.
Yeah, the biddies could have done a lot more.
There's a lot of anatomical structure there.
Yep. So for me, this is the glam. And then...
Exactly. I was just saying, I agree with you. It is definitely still a glam because it looks really pretty, well, I mean, for the theme, nastily pretty.
Yeah.
It just wasn't nasty enough, if you ask me. It's more pretty than nasty.
And that's saying a lot of... Because, she mentioned she's a pageant girl and all that. And that's saying pageant queens can fall into that pattern where they do more pretty looks rather than monstrous dirty looks.
You can see, she put a lot of focus into her face. You can see right there the nice contacts, the makeup. I can see the talent in the face, but not the rest of the body. Other than, the little bit of gore and guts that you see there. Those contacts actually did add to the look, though, if you ask me. It did amplify it a bit.
Yeah.
I do like the blood that's dripping down her legs, too. Just more could have been done.
Yeah. Okay, next up is Jarvis Hammer. Oh my god.
You got his censor. He was fun. I like Jarvis's look. It was plentiful nasty, that is for sure. It started off kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. In the first part when they first brought him out, I didn't know what direction he was gonna go in, and I thought he was gonna be another copy of the first, the second one, because the faces I noticed tend to have a similarity, in terms of style, but they could just be his style of makeup. Yeah. So I'm not really gonna speak too much about that. It's just it felt like same face syndrome almost. But the theatrics, he went nasty little man. I could see why he was safe. It wasn't the best, but it certainly was not the worst. That theatrics is what saved his ass and what has been saving him. The looks have been okay, the looks have been good, but they haven't been great. But the theatrics are where it's at. He did really good with the Pilgrim, as we saw in the previous one. The acting was good. It's just the message. I'm not sure he could pass it very well. He passed the fucking message here.
Yeah, he really, because they were supposed to do an act of Phil, and they did an act of Phil.
Holding the magazine and everything.
I don't know if I could even explain it.
He's yakking his shack.
Yeah, he's doing a certain act that males do. Well, everybody does, but
choking the chicken.
Choking the chicken.
Dunking the swan. I don't know, just pulling phrases out of my ass.
Okay. Well,
he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He's.
Yeah.
Period.
Period. Jarvis gets a glam.
No, yeah, definitely a glam. It fit the theme perfectly. Nasty little creature. I love him. I love nasty creatures.
And I said to him when we first were getting into this, I was like, "You're gonna love Jarvis."
I do love Jarvis. You're right. It's right up my alley. Oh my god.
So you said glam as well.
Yeah, I agreed with that.
Okay.
Because it fit.
Okay. Next up is J.K.
Oh man.
really don't know how to feel about this one because he came out before Jarvis.
Yeah.
And it's definitely filthy, and that's a good thing. But like we said about like Blackberry, who did the theme,
Yeah.
I really don't see this a part of the theme. It was kind of just.
I didn't know what direction he was going in, honestly. I think he might have explained it at one point, but the costume, I don't really know. I still don't know exactly what he was going for. I know it was something gross. Maybe it was with like Jack in it or something. I'm not sure. But I felt like more could have been done. Looked like it was played safe. There was a little bit of gross, a little bit of stickiness, a little bit of like liquid, of course, white liquid thrown on the stage. You got a couple of sensors there for a reason. It's just showing off some nastiness, but I felt like more could have been put into the look personally.
Yeah. So for me, this is a slam. There's so much he could have done more. And like the arm itself looks kind of hodgepodgey because if you look closely to it, it's all wrinkled and.
I thought it added to it. I thought that was like the vision, so that's why I didn't really comment on it.
Yeah.
Because again, we're going for nasty here, not perfection.
That is true.
And if the theatrics were still there too, like he did
Yeah.
pretty well in the theatric area. That's what I'm saying. Like when they judge on both theatrics and costume, that's what I'm doing as well. And he played well in the theatrics, that's for sure. I just felt like JK can do more. At least he's not bringing out the Amazon items anymore, so like we've got that for going. But like
no more Amazon items.
I feel like this was a good start though. Like past that point.
Mhm.
It was still fun, despite the fact that I felt like he could do more.
Yeah, so JK gets a slam.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, it's not the best look he could have done.
Okay. And then next week's winner, New Hulu X.
I'm all over Neo's look. You can say what you have to say first.
I love this look. I hate spiders. We'll say that now. Hate spiders. But everything she did for this look was amazing. It was so gross and just twisted and just like something you never see. Like, even the Boulets said it themselves. This is something you just wouldn't think of. This is something that only Neo would think of. So she gets a glam from me because, oh my god, this was so cool.
I do like that Neo has her own style, her own. I keep on saying voice because I immediately equate it to writing it because I've been heavily into writing lately. But she has her own. She equates her own style. She equates her own flavor, her own pizzazz into her work. Though, weren't they going for the trash pail kids or
trash cans? Yeah.
Trash can kids. I don't feel like this fit the theme perfectly. This feels more adult, it feels like you'd see it on adult trading cards. And I would definitely collect a whole fucking bunch of them because her style is amazing. But I don't feel like it fit the theme perfectly. Yeah. I like the quality of the work and I like the way it looks. I just felt like it didn't quite fit the theme itself,
I have to agree.
It's sexy, it's nasty, but it just doesn't fit the theme.
Yeah. So, and this is why she only gets a glam, because had she fit the theme, it would have been the top glam for me.
Exactly. So it's still a glam because it's gorgeous, and I love the details that she added into there.
Yeah.
The body horror, especially, as they mentioned. I love body horror. Just not enough theme. Is it garbage pail kids? I keep forgetting.
It's trash can.
Trash
can children.
I don't know why I can't remember. Trash can children. I keep on saying garbage pail kids.
And, well, at some point someone was like Cabbage Patch Kids, and I was like, no.
No, that's not the right one either.
This is like the trauma version of Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah.
So she gets a glam.
Yeah, definitely.
Next up is Onyx on Dicks.
We're both silent.
We're both like.
So who's gonna speak first?
Rock, paper, scissors. I don't know. I'll go first.
Alright.
It's a cool look. Didn't fit the theme. Didn't really get much of filth. This was more horror. And it just fell flat, unfortunately.
That's kind of what the judges were commenting on too.
Yeah.
And they felt like it was more like they were trying to show off costumes rather than their style of drag.
Yep.
Especially even if it's like horror drag, spooky drag, it's still drag in general. They didn't really have their own voice in their work or their own style in their work. They felt like the judges felt like they were like they were going along with the just like with what they felt was best rather than what went along with their actual style. And even Onyx actually commented on the fact that they could have done more with this look. They could have done something different. They could have gone along with the the mouse traps, the mouse trap direction. They put like a mouse trap like on their tongue and everything. And I felt like if they would have went along with what like their gut instinct and went along with that look, they could have actually really excelled in this look. But unfortunately, it did fall flat because they second guessed themselves, and that's what you don't do when in this area. Sometimes a lot of times, second guessing yourself in art, in your work, in your writing, in anywhere, doesn't really lead you in a great direction. Sometimes.
Yeah,
it's too safe.
Yeah, and that's the problem she's facing. Is it's too safe and too. It will bite you in the ass because if you don't. Because, like they said with Fantasia, she's not going full throttle. Well, with Dragula, if you don't go full throttle, you will lose your
Motif? Is that what you think?
Motive? No, like, motion.
Motion, that's the word.
Motion through the competition. Because everybody else is going to excel because they're putting their 110%, and then you're sitting here at 50, and then once the 110% keep winning the challenges, you're just going to keep falling in the bottom, and then you're finally just going to go home.
And with Onyx, they actually started lower than 50 apparently, because they started off like in like the 30% area because they didn't show much of anything. They didn't know who she was at all when she went out there with her first look, and so they were hoping for more with the next looks, but they did not get what they were looking for. So unfortunately, her look completely just fell flat.
Yeah.
Though I do have to say the actual look itself, although it's kind of boring. It does look fun. I like the punk style that they have there. They mentioned like it looked like something you could like. I think it was Matthew Lillard who mentioned that it looks like it was made with clothes that you could find in your closet or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like that punk style. I'm like a complete sucker for it. That's why I wish I could have worn my stripes choker, but that one makes me sweat even more. So I was not going to do that right now.
Yeah, it's way too hot today.
Yeah. So although. It was played safe. I do kind of like it, so I thought it was fun, at least. It was kind of boring, but fun. Just mediocre, unfortunately.
Yeah, mediocre.
I feel so bad saying that, but that's what it was.
Despite everything I said, I will give it a glam because it's put together well, but also I don't know. I just think it's a glam.
I do this. I do like the face, like the facial makeup with the lashes falling off. I felt like that was done really well. Actually, I quite like that. It's just the rest of the look. I felt like it was kind of a. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say because like I see some slams and glams in here.
Yeah, there's
no mixture between both.
Yeah, there's no middle ground. I haven't come up with like a middle ground yet. Because how do you do a middle ground between glam and slam?
There's like, we can say average for drag, but there's not like, it doesn't fit along with the theme.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a full opinion in this area, because I'm not leaning towards more towards one or the other. Although I felt like more could have been done, I still like it, so it's like...
That's why I gave it a glam, is because I still like it.
Yeah, so I guess glam would work, it's just not a strong glam, it's like just barely there.
Like, I think on the promo review or last week's episode, oh, my camera's already dying. Great. I gave it I said a soft glam. It's a soft glam compared to everything else.
So soft glam.
Yeah.
We might need to get this done quick because apparently your camera is dying.
Here, hold on, we're going to do this. We're going to take a small break, let my camera charge, and then we'll be back in a few seconds for you guys, but we're going to...
Quite a few minutes for us.
Yeah.
Let it sleep for a bit.
So we'll be right back. Okay, now that we're back, we're going to continue filming. We just took a short break because my camera died, and usually that's because I don't film so long.
Yeah.
And also, it dies fast, and I need to figure out what to do about that.
I mean, if you could like buy like an extension like cord, you know, like plug it in.
Yeah, I can do that. I just gotta get the right, because it takes a specific charger like this.
Yeah, that's just like if you grab an extension cord and plug it into the wall here, you can plug that in. You do that if you want to. Yeah.
Oh no, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's a process.
Okay, so next up is Orgotic, Mr. Hemorrhoid.
Yeah.
Mr. Hemorrhoid. Which, nasty, 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 but iconic as well. Yeah, just nasty.
I like it that it carried his style. And that was like his specific style that he sticks to, and it really works for him. Excuse me, I felt like I was about to sneeze. But as I say, I like his style. I like the way he goes all out. Like he's not afraid to, you know, show just how like gory and nasty his looks can be. He's not very much on the glam side. I notice he's not doesn't really like the beauty. He likes to stick to like the gore and the nastiness, and it really works out because that's what Dragula is looking for. The performances also add to it because when he was up on stage there, he was literally popping the hemorrhoids.
The hemorrhoids.
You could see it like come on out, and it really added to the look. So he definitely lived up to the nasty part.
Yeah, he definitely took the filth theme because it was supposed to have an act of filth.
Yeah.
And definitely took it and ran with it. He just went 110% and was like, "Yep, here you go, nasty hemorrhoid."
So with here, is there a specific theme that we're like? I forgot. Like it's been a bit. So like what we were talking about earlier, was there like a specific theme that we're sticking to? Or was it just like in general? I can't remember.
I'm trying to look at my theme real quick. Sorry.
I was like 4. What?
The theme for this challenge was trash can children.
Yeah.
But also the act of filth.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he definitely lived up to the. That's what I was looking for, the trash can children one. Yeah. I forgot because we had the.
We had a break and.
Yeah, and I have the memory span of a goldfish, so I'm trying my best to. But yeah, I'm not sure about the garbage can kid area. I'm not sure if he like really matched that theme. I don't really think so, but he definitely fits the nasty theme. That is for sure. I quite love the creativity on his part in there.
This one had it's kind of like how you were with Onyx's look, where you were like a soft glam and all that. For me, this is a soft slam because it was creative and it did the mark, but again, did not follow the theme, and I just don't like it because
the hemorrhoids.
The hemorrhoids.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. I get it. I was just say, I guess in terms of the theme, yeah, it would technically like be a slam if you're just working off of like it fitting the theme. But I guess, oh man, it's hard because I really like the quality of the work that I'm looking at. Just like with Neo's look, her look was really good, but I just didn't think it fit the theme.
Yeah.
So I guess it would be like a soft slam, but like a really gentle one, because I really like the look, how nasty it is.
Well, the thing is when we do glamour slam, it's based on how we like it.
Oh, if we're going in that case, then if we're not working off of like the theme and stuff, personally, I do really like that look a lot. I like how nasty it is. He gives me Cenobite vibes. He gives me Silent Hill creature vibes. I absolutely love it. I think I'm pronouncing the word right, Cenobite. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're working off a personal opinion in that area, I absolutely love it.
So glam.
Yeah, glam. I like get the point out.
Sorry, I'm not trying to rush you or anything.
No, man, I forgot to say it.
No, it's okay.
I like it though.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is Satana. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Because last week she actually showed that she can follow the theme this time. And I really like this look because you can definitely see it on the trash can children cards, but not that well.
Not as heavily though, because I noticed like if you're even working for like '90s kids like thing, I don't think they would put anything satanic up on there like that.
No.
And that's pure demon that you're looking at right there, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do see like I could see it like on like a modern version of that, like you know, maybe for like teens, because again they don't want to scare kids too much with their Satanism.
Yep. So this one definitely gets a glam. I really like the prosthetics and the face.
Yeah, that's what I was all about. I was just saying, I actually agree with you in that part. Definitely a glam on my part as well, because I love the prosthetics. I love the demonic look that she went for. She's living up to her name for sure.
Oh,
I
yeah,
might not like her
definitely.
attitude personally because it just doesn't vibe with me, but I'm not gonna let that influence my opinion on her looks. Her looks so far have been good, and this one actually is way better than the previous one. I like it quite a lot.
Yeah.
That dress is really cute too.
Yeah, I love the tulle and then like the boots
Yeah. Oh my god.
with the pink.
They're cute.
Yeah, this is a really good look. So this is a glam. And then last but not least
Yeah, I actually like this one.
is Throb Zombie. Okay, you can go.
I like how fun this look was. Personally, I wish there was more gore on there, but that's just because I'm a gore fiend. So I like, I like when there's just extra nastiness added into something. But overall, it fits the theme. It fits the nastiness. It fits even a little bit of the glam too, like in the makeup and everything. And is that a wig? I can't tell. Like the prosthetic on their head.
It's a cardboard foam wig.
I like it. It goes along with everything perfectly, and I really like it. I love the guts ice cream that they have on there. They literally stuck the ice cream scoop into their guts and started started eating at it and everything. That was a fun concept. I quite like it.
This look is amazing. When I saw it, I was like, oh, they really. It's like Blackberry. They really hit the nail.
Yeah.
Hard and really did do the challenge right, and I just hope that Throb continues this momentum.
Yes, I want to see Throb thrive. Same with I'm blanking on name.
Neo,
Yeah, there's Neo, of course, but there's another one.
Jarvis.
Yeah, I think it's Jarvis. The one that you said I would like a lot.
Yeah.
I was blanking on their name. But yeah, I want to see those three thrive so much, especially Neo. Neo's doing so good. But yeah, this look is a glam definitely for me. I absolutely love it.
Yep, this is a glam as well.
I love the I'm not sure if they're gemstones on the wig, but like the sparklies.
Those are rhinestones.
Rhinestones, those are there. I love the rhinestones on the wig. It added to the look definitely.
My one pet peeve with this is the foam wig, but that's because I hate the foam wigs that queens. Well, the thing is the queens have been starting to make foam wigs, and when they do certain looks, it doesn't match the look.
Oh, I see.
But
this
I was about to say for this, it does really well and matches well with the theme, because I think if it was a natural hair wig with that swoop that goes right here,
the vibe would be different.
I think it would look off and not really look good. So I think for this works well.
This is like something you'd see in a fucked up amusement park,
Yes.
with the false wig, it goes along with it perfectly. It would be a little bit, as you said, it would be off and like too realistic, like in that area, if you put real hair there.
Well, because they're also going for trading cards, and
Yeah.
trading cards don't have a realistic theme to them.
Yeah.
So it also hits the nail on the coffin for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a glam for both of us.
Yeah, we both liked it.
Okay, so at the end, hold on, let me pull up their placements so we can discuss them.
Oh, this would be our choice.
Yeah. So Neo, Orgotic, Throb, Cynthia, Anaphylactic, and Onyx on Dix were all called to stay on stage. Neo, Orgotic, and Throb were the high placing team. Who would you pick to win?
Honestly, Neo. Neo excelled like in the quality of their looks. I absolutely love how gorgeous and like generally like they hit the nail on the head in most areas, even if they didn't like fit the theme in like a couple of areas. The quality of their work is absolutely amazing. I actually really like it, and I want to see them excel so badly.
Yeah. So, but in the end, for me, I have a soft spot for Throb.
I do like that's. I was just saying, like second place, it would be Throb because they're both like up there. I love Neo's work.
Yeah. So, Neo, unfortunately, did not win this challenge. Throb Zombie did end up winning the challenge, making Neo and Argotic place high, leaving the bottom three to be Cynthia, Anaphylactic, and Onyx on Dix. My opinion, so Anaphylactic placed low, meaning she was safe from extermination. And then Onyx on Dix and Cynthia Doll placed in the bottom. I would have swapped either Cynthia or Onyx with Anna, because I personally think Anna did the worst out of the three. But I can understand why Cynthia and Onyx were in the bottom.
Yeah, I think Anna, Anna still has potential, because this is Anaphylactic that we're talking about, so she has quite like a repertoire.
Yep.
She has quite a history, and they know it too. The judges know she has potential, so they wanted to give her another chance. It seems like a third time's the charm, type thing to make sure.
Yep.
to make sure they want to see her thrive. So I can see why the other two were put in their placement.
Yeah.
I can see like your viewpoint on this, but I want to see Anna thrive.
And so do I, because I really do like. When the cast was revealed, I was really excited by their makeup. I didn't really like their makeup, but I really loved their promo and just how they moved and showed themselves while doing the reveal, and then watching them meet the monsters. I was like, this is someone who has potential. So it's definitely, I want to see more from her, but I think maybe her being in the bottom and being saved from extermination would have added more fire instead of being placed in low.
I get what you're coming from, yeah.
But we're not the judges of Dragula, we're just two
little queers on the internet.
Yeah, queers on the internet.
Well, not so little on your part.
But in the end, they had to. So the extermination for this week was to carry mealworms, maggots, and larvae in their mouths to a beaker, and they had to fill it up with as many as they can within 60 seconds, 90.
I can't remember which one. I think it was like somewhere like within there.
Yeah.
Either way, it was nasty.
It was nasty because
they were living, they were moving. Mealworms were just moving around.
Yep. I just don't want to feel that on my face or in my mouth. Just no.
they could bite too. So
yes. So, but in the end, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Onyx on Dix because she ended up getting exterminated. Her death was by 3 puppets, which they showed in the beginning of the episode to have been Throb, Neo, and Orgotic's looks. So they kind of gave a spoiler, but they didn't. But you don't, like you said, you don't know that it's a spoiler.
Yeah, exactly.
So
foreshadowing, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, foreshadowing. It was just foreshadowing. So in the end, she dies from that, and we say goodbye to the first eliminated of the season.
It sucks though, because I wanted to see her thrive.
Yep, same here. Anyways, thank you for coming on the channel.
Thank you for having me here. It was very fun.
This was lots of fun, and we got to do more on the show and all that, because we're only on episode 5. I have at least 3 more episodes planned, and then I have 4 technically, but I have the finale planned. But I have to fill out 12 episodes before I start season 3.
Yeah.
So,
we could also do things like over video call, I think, but we'd have to figure out the details and stuff behind that, like how that all works.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry about the quality with the microphones. We're definitely going to be working on that. So comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. I was originally going to have us film downstairs, so that way we'd have more room. But Dad.
He wanted to be up.
Yeah. Okay. So, here we go.
Check.
It has opinions.
It's like, here we go, lunch partners.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
We both looked at one another now. What the fuck are we laughing at?
I don't know. I tried doing my intro and it just...
The energy.
The energy.
The vibe is different with another person.
Yeah.
Wait till we get Bella over.
Oh my god, all three of
How
us.
are we gonna fit them in? We're gonna put them in the center.
Yeah, I'll probably have to film it like further back
Yeah.
because this is a lot closer due to how it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put these clips at the end of the video so that way we.
I want to see it. I
Yeah.
want to see our embarrassment. Why did I do that? I just feel like embarrassment.
Yeah, these clips are gonna be on the end of the video.